What's up guys, it's Fei Zhang here, and today I'm going to play another horror game, and it's called The Babysitter. So, yeah, I don't know anything about it. Let's give it a try. Yeah, new game. Oh, what? Childminder required tomorrow evening for an 11-year-old daughter. Apply for the job. Babysitter. Wait, am I the babysitter? Am I the babysitter? Wait. Or do I have to wait. This suburb, Whitefield Groves, is one of the more exclusive neighborhoods in the city, but it's on the outskirts of the town. Pretty much in the middle of nowhere. This house, like all the other houses in this neighborhood, is set far apart from its neighbors. Okay. This sure is a nice place, with a well-maintained lawn and a pool. Although, at this hour, it does seem a little foreboding. Okay. It's just about 7 p.m. and it's already full dark. The house seems quiet. That's not a good sign. Mrs. Rauch, the woman who called you back after you sent in your application, asked you to be here by 7:30 p.m. and had been particular that you be on time. Mrs. Raj told you that she and her husband, Dr. Raj, were going out for the evening and she didn't want their daughter home alone. The fact that the girl is 11 and requires a sitter indicates that there may be some issues here. Okay, issues. Okay. Or it could just be that the child doesn't like being alone at home after dark. That's quite normal. Mrs. Raj sounded like a very exacting kind of parent, the type who was very mindful of every aspect of her child's care. She asked you a lot of questions about your background and your qualifications. She seemed pretty finicky. You can't blame her, really. These days, most parents, particularly the rich ones, pay a lot of attention to their children's upbringing. Oh, why do I have to read so much? It is the nature of our times, and it pays to be vigilant. Since you've been registered with the Guardian Angel childcare agency for the last 3 years, you've got good references, so you're pretty confident you would get the jig. It pays well too. Alright. Well, you're here. You're about half an hour early, which you hope is not too early for them. You'd better ring the doorbell to let them know you're here. I ring the doorbell. Oh, I gotta ring it. Is that Dr. Raj? Ah, yes, of course. You must be the babysitter. I'm Dr. Raj. My wife told me you would be here. You're early. That's great. Do, come in. He steps inside and you walk into the house. The lounge area overlooks the lawn and oh, okay, I'm gonna just skip this. Floor looks underfoot and it will cost like a fortune, blah blah blah. Okay. So glad we found you on such short notice. Shreya, that's my wife, was quite worried we wouldn't be able to get a sitter on time. You see, I got an invitation to speak at a late evening segment of a medical convention just 2 days ago, so the whole situation came about rather abruptly. Shreya is spectacular. I'm like getting tired of reading this. Shreya is very particular about in whose care we leave our daughter. We had bad experience with our last sitter. She is very cautious when it comes to Maya. You sense mild apology in his tone. Oh, I have to pick one. Okay, that's very true. I can see why you gained her confidence. I'll go in and tell her in here. She's just getting ready. Now grab my coat and head out to the guardhouse. So I'll see you next when we're back. It was a pleasure meeting you. Do make yourself comfortable. Shreya will be out in a second. Dr. Raj will use you and you wait for Mrs. Raj, who he refers to as Shreya. He seems pleasant, with a little absent, and rather stark differences to Mrs. Raj, who sounds formal and humorless on the call. It must be pleasant here during the day. The glass doors on your left, letting in a natural light, but now at night, The windows look out into the darkness, and the trees bordering the lawn throw steep shadows. It's understandable now why they would not want their child to spend the late evening alone. The house is large and isolated from its neighbors. The neighborhood is itself rather lonesome. Yeah, I like if I was in a giant home and alone, like that would kind of make me uncomfortable. Like if I were to be alone, it would be better to be in a smaller space, because in a big house it would be like, I don't know, to me it just makes me uncomfortable a little bit. Children with their active imaginations can easily get distressed after dark in such an environment, every creak and every night sound taking on sinister undertones. Gosh, so much reading. Mrs. Raj, okay, hello there. We had spoken on the phone. Thank you for being early. I appreciate that. As Annan, my husband, might have told you, we're attending a medical convention and he's one of the keynote speakers for the evening. The organizer just called us a few minutes ago and told us that the traffic around the convention center is a nightmare and we should stay out there early if we wanted to get there on time. So now we have to leave half an hour. The organizer seems so, well, disorganized. Her tone is clipped. She's clearly a woman who does not like when plans go or really our situations get unpredictable. I'm really glad we were able to find a babysitter on such a short notice. I know Maya seems quite old to be needing a sitter, but I try avoiding leaving our daughter home alone, if possible. Okay. Quite understandable. Yeah, I understand that. Like, I can relate to that. The house... Was it really? Well, in my case, it's not the house. It's just that she's going through a difficult time right now. Should I really... Well, we recently moved here from another state about 6 months ago. The director wanted to stay together, so family packed up. It's rather an abrupt change for Maya, you know that. Even her old friends, her old wife. Ah, she left her old friends. Going to new school. Oh, I see what she means. Okay. Says feels guilty, yada yada yada. Maya doesn't believe it makes it easier on him though. Yeah, it's pretty hard to move. What kind of behavior are we talking about? Child can be. She's a wonderful child. Okay. She's thoughtful, beyond her years, mature for her age. Fortunately, she's expressed in ways. How so? She's struggling with a lot of emotions. She's just turning 12, so she's a couple of teenagers. She's in new school, and you know how difficult school can be at that age. Hormones, boys, and all the rest of it. And I am busy for so much of the day, but we try to talk to her about her feelings whenever we can. Well, that's not been going too well. The problem is she refuses to, well, okay, briefly, just mood stuff. Also says coping mechanism, stress response, children, yada yada yada. So she's seeking child. Yeah, I should be careful. Like I said, she's perfectly normal. Okay. Juvenile stuff. Okay. I'll just skip this. Oh. Okay. Young girls, they're speaking but using the phone text. Shuri's tone is stern. Oh, that's her. It's Maya. Okay, Maya. Say hi, Maya. She's not saying anything. Maya? Hi. Okay, she said hi. I was telling Maya that we're only away for about 3 to 4 hours and that she must go to bed no later than 9. She'll cooperate, of course. Isn't that right, Maya? That's a warning in her tone. Maya? Yes. That mumbled reply again. Well, it's good to meet you. Right, we have to be taken. If there's anything, please call. I expect you will be fine. Maya's in good hands. Yep. Alright, here's the journey. It's a babysitter. A few minutes later. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Raj have left. Awkward silence as Maya stares at you. An hour and 30 minutes to go to her bedtime. So. No thanks. That's awkward silence again. You shouldn't have come. You shouldn't have taken this job. You should leave. Because you're not safe here. Go all you can. Should be able. I can take care of myself. Don't worry. I can take care of myself. Actually, will you be okay? I told him not to get a sitter. It's not safe. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure you can take care of it. They don't really care about you. If they did, they don't. Anyway, I mean, it's not safe for you. What am I danger from, Maya? I just want you to leave before something happens to you. Feels like you're going in circles with her. Why don't you tell me what exactly I'm in danger from? I can't. I know what happens if I do. You'll think I'm crazy. You'll laugh or patronizing. At least anyways, I'm heading up to my room now. What are you going to do up there? Maybe write my journal. Doesn't matter. Don't worry, I'm not going to burn the house down or anything. Just look, if you're not going to leave, then just whatever you do, don't go near the basement, okay? No matter what you hear, don't go near it, please. Okay, I'll take her suggestion. Don't go near the basement. Didn't go well. It's a troubled child, definitely. We'll soon have to just write this out. If she spends the rest of the evening upstairs, things should be fine. You can hang out in the lounge and pass the time until the parents get back. Should be easy to do. The growth comes from change, and that will be something she'll learn over time. I decide to wait out one of the comfortable couches here. Sure as comfortable as you practically look into the weather. 10 minutes later. What was that? What for? Sounded like a door opening. Did Maya come back down? Call out to Maya. Near the staircase. Was this what Mrs. Roth talked about when she talked about Maya's behavior? There are 3 doors here. The door to your left, the door to the right, upstairs. That's the door behind the stairs, under it. The staircase leads to another door, to where the bedrooms are. It sounds like you heard a creak for the door opening. It came from one of these doors. You're sure of it. Call to Maya. Your voice and call her name, but there is no response. You better check the doors. Oh, I have to check the doors anyways? Check the door on your left. Okay, I'm not gonna go down. Okay, on my left. It appears to be shut. You shut the door to make sure. It's locked. Okay. Check the door right to the stairs. It's locked. Oh gosh, do I have to go to the basement now? You only see darkness. What the? What? I had no choice. I was gonna. Why doesn't anybody listen? No. Look, what's going on? I You opened that door, didn't you? Wait, she didn't open the door? So who opened the door? She's not, okay, she's not, I believe you. Stay away from the basement. Great, she's back on upstairs again. It's not going well. She's going to have to write this out somehow until her parents get home. You've seen the children who are getting through traumatic changes in their lives. The poor girl. You'd better close this door, not that you're alarmed about that, Maya said. The side of the door is a bit creepy. Okay, close it. That's better. Back to the comfortable sofa, staring out in the darkness of the lawn. It's right here till her parents get home. Whew, okay. A few minutes later. What? Why was she? I don't think that was her. No, I'm gonna have to investigate this time. What is that? Someone's crying near the stairs. Maya, are you okay? Oh, I don't think that's Maya. I'm gonna call your mother. Oh gosh! The door's opening again. It's about to reach darkness. No way. No way. No way. No. No way. You don't really want to die of a heart attack. That's not what you signed up for. You better shut that door. Shut it, man. This can't go on. You better put a stop to it now. It's probably a good idea to talk to her, comfort her upstairs. Wait, she snacks back out and then talk to her openly. Head upstairs. She said told you to be gentle but firm. Okay. There are 3 doors on the step of the highway. One of these doors is probably her room. If you expose standing here on the wall, she might be see you before you see. You could wait inside the room to get back. A gentle prank right back at her. Sometimes the best way to get a child is to give them a taste of her own medicine. The doors. Okay, let's check this one. It's locked. It's locked. It's always. This must be it. It's a pretty nice room. She's not here though. A pretty neat desk for an 11-year-old. Alright. Urgent. A couple of weeks ago, it was written. I heard her again last night after both mom and dad had gone to bed. I was lying in bed nearly asleep when I heard the sound of her weeping downstairs. I knew what would come next, and sure enough, I heard a faint shuffle of her footsteps as she made her way to the basement steps up the stairs, and she was in the hall outside my room. I heard the squeak of my door's handle turn. I stayed under the blankets, my eyes tight. I had locked the door. Try some mind, doctor. I'm going every door, maybe after time. She went away. Breakfast. Told Ma, I want you to stop doing this. What about the real estate that told us we moved here? She said that was a tragic incident. It happened to me here many years ago. But, oh gosh! Wait, I remember when I first encountered the lady in the basement. It was just after we moved in. I was in the wilderness stairs, and after the basement creak open, I ran up the stairs screaming, told all. Searched for the basement, but he found nothing at all. Packing up box stores. Oh, that's her! That's her! The thing. There's. Okay, to make the video a little bit shorter, I'm gonna just briefly read it super quick. So, okay, this is about the babysitter. She was pointing towards, and I knew that I had seen her too. And when she said she knew her at the basement, the sound of someone weeping. I thought it was me, and she went to investigate. She was at the door. That's what do you think you're doing here? You're reading my diary? That's so creepy. I'm going to call my mom. I should have locked my door. I just went to the bathroom just for once and locked my room and see what happens. Please leave my room. The baby sat with the weeping. Go well for her. You should leave the house now. The previous sitter. I guess you mean Nadia? She saw the lady in the basement. No. She thought it was me, and she went down to the basement to it. When I found her, she was screaming at his I could barely understand what she was saying. She thought the woman came at her. She called my mom and told her that she was leaving the house and she didn't want to stay a moment longer. I was furious and asked her why, but anyone not say. I mean, it sounds crazy. Stop her. Just listen to the word. She left without a word. Came was furious with me. With you? Yes, she thought I subjected my wild tales and scared her away. That's why I didn't want to tell you. I just wanted you to stay away from the basement. Tell me about this lady in the basement. Weeks after we first the door opening by itself, and I was too scared to go near it, so I kept ignoring it, keeping it open, and help myself. Door. I saw her. I was in terror ever since tonight. Gosh. Before we moved here, Dad wanted to find a place near the hospital where he's working, so he got in touch with this real estate firm. She showed them a bunch of houses. I didn't like any of them. Finally, the agent told them that she had one more place, and I guess it was here, I'm pretty sure. Even better was the rent. I realized my dad was happy about how cheap the rent, considering its size. The only issue with the mouse said, even though it's part of the summer popular, it looked a little run down. What was the real estate agent told Dad about the story? She said the last long residence was nearly a decade ago. It's an ongoing mental disorder. Depression, I think. Some kind of... She would never hear voices or see. She was taking medicine. That plot, he was plotting to kill her. Could have been the long hours alone and stuff. It's the real estate. I think it would have been pretty good where it happened. I'll stay if I can. And Mojo, I guess. Almost stayed for it. I guess they neither, so easy. Proof then. Heard of anything? No, they haven't. Maybe they have. Maybe they're just blocking it off. So they haven't heard that horrible crying. I wonder how could any of this be real? Do you believe me now? Yes, I do. I've been living in this house for a while. I'm losing weight. The constant things show the changes in my life. So to concentrate. He started talking and putting me on medications. We hopped on principal drugs. Oh, shoot. Gotta stay here. Nowadays, the previous sister, I think she saw something terrible down there. Something I say the lady in the basement is for a child. Maybe mothers who hurt their children are never able to forgive themselves, even after they die. You should go. Mom will probably blame me again, but I'll handle it. Alright, if you insist, I'll leave. Oh, you're back downstairs again. Whatever's going on here. I changed my mind. I'll stay here a little bit longer. Time passes. Nothing so far. Crap, here we go. Footsteps are somewhere down below, from the basement. Ah! Smell. Natural, no. No. I'm gonna die, ain't I? It's pitch dark. Smell, it's unbearable. It's too difficult to think. Terror grips you. You're slumped on a sofa in the lounge. Your head aches. Your hands are shaking. You spring to your feet. Oh, you're up. What happened to me? I found you downstairs in the basement of all places. You were lying on the floor, passed out. Maya told us to look for you there. When we get home, we found Maya upstairs, quite shaken. She was near hysterical. She was that heard you scream, that you might be hurt in the basement. It just took a lot of effort to calm her down. She kept saying it was her fault, but she should have been more forceful that you leave. She said that you talked to her about. She calls the lady. She said that you told her you believed her. It's shameful that you would encourage her like this. Play along with the delusions of a child. Sure, will be here, but she wants to talk to you before you go. Goodbye. Oh gosh, it's not going to be good, is it? Hey, Mom will kill me if she sees me talking to you, but I had seen you before. Did you see her, the lady? Yes, I did. I knew it. You see, what I was telling the truth. Thank you for believing me. I'm so glad you're not hurt. I can't believe you stayed on despite what you knew. I know that must have taken a lot of courage. That means a lot. Yes, indeed. You're courageous already. We'll have to go before Mom sees me talking to you. She'll go down hard on you. That's the way it is. Don't feel bad until she sees it. Bye. Oh boy. I'm not sure I should be graceful. You encouraged my daughter's sick fantasy. Well, I didn't believe it at first, but that didn't go as well as planned. You've been shown out rather assertively. So I just closed. So it's locked the garage, but what Maya said, what you saw in there, the sense of object. As you leave, you turn to look at the house. You think of all that happened. And you wonder. Wonder what? 1 week later. What child might require tomorrow? And wow. That was some game. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was I think it was a great game to play. It's good scripting, good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification button to see my latest uploads. Like honestly, I don't know, like I had to, like, this is a horror game. I know this is a horror game, so I had to believe her. It's not like it could have been just a prank or anything. I was gonna just, as might as well, I was gonna just leave the house. I was literally gonna just leave the house, but for entertainment purposes only, I decided to stay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.